Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wahyuni from Biology Education Class B. SEASPIRACY is the documentary released in 2021. And through this film, we will also see the destruction of marine ecosystem caused by the global fishing industry and its role in triggering the plastic population in the oceans. The film begins with a young man named Ali Tabrizi who tells his love of the oceans. At the age of 22, Ali decided to make a documentary about the beautiful oceans. So much plastic that fills every corner of the world oceans that eventually all plastic will break down into small species called microplastic. Then all the microplastic will seep into every living thing in the ocean. So, when we eat fish, at the same time we also eat millions of microplastic contained in them. And what is even more concerning is that many whales and dolphins have died drifting with their stomachs full of garbage. When whales and dolphins breathe in the surface, they spit out tiny marine plants called phytoplankton. Phytoplankton will absorb carbon dioxide and produce up to 80% of the oxygen we breathe. The Japanese government allows its citizens to do whale and dolphins hunting. Curious about it, Ali went to Taiji, which turned out to be a place to slaughter whales and dolphins because they thought that the fish were eating too many small fish. After that, Ali visited the port of the tuna industry. But actually, not only tuna are caught, but they also catch sharks. They throw the damaged nets into the sea so that many fish and coral reefs are trapped and die. Then Ali went to Thailand and interviewed a crew member, and he said that the situation there was terrible and they were always being watched. Most of them also end up committing suicide. But at the time, suddenly Ali and his colleagues were forced to leave because someone reported their activities. Finally, Ali stopped filming and immediately left Thailand. From this film, we can find out the dark side of the fish we have been eating. But everything has happened, and what can be done is if we can fix the situation, at least don't make it worse. Let's start to improve nature by throwing garbage in its place. Even though it seems simple, it can have a big impact. That is all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.